Yes, I do wear makeup.
Yeah. Yes.
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 No.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't wear makeup.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Not every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup. I've used it in the past.
I wear less when I'm at home, but more when I'm going out.
Mainly when I'm going out, I don't wear any makeup at home.
I wear makeup when I feel like it or when I'm going out.
When I feel like it, when I have time.
I wear makeup like usually when I go out.
Every day, more for work and then more for party makeup as well.
When I'm going out, usually when I'm going like a partying or seeing someone or whatever. Not like uni, for example.
I would wear it daily. I'm wearing it daily now, only because I've got scarring, so I've got a rash, so I wear makeup to cover it.
I wear makeup to work because it's part of my uniform. I wear it usually when I'm going out, like for a special occasion or if I just want to look nice, but I don't wear it every day.
I wear makeup mainly on the weekends.
Like, when I do modelling and stuff, they put makeup on me, innit? I don't mind it in that kind of way. Like, for my own personal time, I wouldn't really put it on. And I see, like, getting a haircut as makeup type of thing. Like, that's our makeup as a man person. Can we feel all good and stuff when our hair's done, so that's how I see it as.
It's like, it's just a thing I think women to feel powerful with.
I don't know, personally for me, I feel like it enhances your beauty. So, you know when you put on makeup and it just makes you feel a lot better. Plus, when you go out, you don't really want to look like your tired state. So when you put on makeup, it's just like, wow, this is special.
I think I just got into the habit of wearing makeup whilst I was at school, because like everyone was doing it at the time, and then I just got into the habit of doing it. Several reasons to like enhance myself. I like contouring my cheeks. Also again to cover like acne, spots, scarring, just have a clear skin.
Yeah, it just makes me feel really good about myself. Like,
Just to express myself. Sometimes I feel like my face looks pale or I don't look good enough. That's why I wear it.
It makes me feel more confident, and to be fair, I enjoy like putting it on as well. I can enjoy putting makeup on.
it makes me feel good. It makes me feel kind of like I put a bit of effort in. And also because I find it fun, I actually enjoy putting it on.
Because it makes me feel good. I feel incomplete if I don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis because I'm tired and the bags under my eyes are doing a lot.
My skin is clear. I don't feel like I need to. I don't feel like I need to cover up anything. I don't know. And I don't know. Guys don't seem to wear makeup a lot. I just don't think it's necessary for a guy to wear makeup, and it's, in my perspective, I just feel it would demasculate male features like this.
I'm not gonna lie, social media is a big impact because you see all these girls looking nice and you're just like, I want to look nice too.
I have a lot of friends that wear makeup and it looks good on them, so I feel like why not do it as well?
Myself. Nothing really, like myself. Just like me when I feel like it.
I like colours and I like practicing, so obviously because it's my profession I need to know how to do different things. I need to know how the products that I'm buying work before I put them on people, because when I'm working on a paid job I need to be able to produce results, so I use it for practice mainly.
I think more the fact that everyone else was doing it, so you kind of felt like you had to do it to kind of fit in.
When I get new makeup, that's what encourages me to wear makeup. When my skin looks good, when I'm feeling myself, like when I have time to put effort in.
I guess maybe media, it could be like subconsciously is the idea that you have to look a certain way in the media, and perhaps that's why, but I wear it because it makes me feel good. I work in the makeup industry, so it's just like a uniform, I have to wear it, and then throughout the day I guess social media helps a little bit, inspiration from celebrities, from influencers, and there's like a certain standard to the way you look. If you walk out the house looking tired, you're not going to be taken seriously.
None.
I don't have any role models, no. If I was to look for makeup inspiration, I tend to look on my Instagram, but there isn't a particular person. I kind of look for someone that looks like me or has the same shade as me, but there's no one in particular that I...
Not really, no. Probably like Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner, innit?
My mother,
ASAP Rocky, just like my mum. Them two, period. I think ASAP has changed the game, like with the way he's styling and the way he dresses and stuff. My mum is an amazing woman, you know. I just want to strive like her as well, you know. So, yeah.
I don't really have any specific role models, but I like follow a lot of Instagram pages where like I look up to for like fashion and stuff. That's where I look for like main influence. Yeah.
I don't really have role models. I kind of used to like follow what my friends were doing when I was at secondary school, and now I kind of just like say if I see like someone online and I think, oh, their makeup looks good, then I probably copy that.
I don't have a specific person. Maybe I look at people or like, not really celebrities, mainly like my friends, and then that will inspires me.
Do you know what? Actually, I don't really have many, but one guy, I feel like every girl just got mad on him. Anthony Joshua. You know, yeah, probably.
Motivated a lot by my mum. She's like my mentor in life, and my dad as well, because he's taught me a lot. My grandparents motivate me because I can't believe what they achieved, like coming here at the age that they did with few resources that they did. In makeup, I'm inspired by Pat McGrath. She's like, I think she's the most famous editorial makeup artist in the UK. She's a black woman of Caribbean descent. I don't think there are many people of that demographic that are prominent in makeup, especially in the UK. So for me, it's really motivating to see someone at her standard. So yeah, I really admire her a lot.
I don't have role models, like I don't aspire to be like anyone within makeup, but I do have people I like to watch, like YouTubers. I like watching how they do their makeup and kind of like learning new skills and learning different ways.
I like pro makeup artists, so people like Lisa Eldridge are really big, or like Nikki Makeup, she's an Instagram influencer, she works for Becca. They're really big makeup influencers at the moment, but it changes from time to time.
My mum and my sister, but mainly my sister, because she's been through like quite a lot, and like even now we all still live in the same house and she's got a baby. Like she's just watching her go through so much. She's kind of been my main model. Oh my god, I can't speak. My main role model instead of my mum.
Beauty to me means being comfortable.
Beautiful inside out.
Individuality, I guess.
Expressing yourself.
When I think of beauty, I think like the first thing that comes to mind, of course, is beauty on the outside, but that's not necessarily it. Like it can be on the inside, personality-wise, you know, traits that you have as well.
Like being attractive and I don't know, like not having flaws, I guess. I don't know.
I think it can be the way you look and also the way you are inside, both together.
I think beauty means to me more on the inside than the outside. I think even if you put makeup on and someone just sees you for what you are, like on the outside, because you're wearing makeup, that doesn't mean anything to me, because a guy can say you're pretty like multiple times, but if they say like you have good personality, that's more important.
Feeling confident and empowered in your own skin, maybe a little bit of makeup to help you feel a little bit better about yourself, but it's about feeling the best you can be.
Beauty to me, it's more about accepting your own flaws as well. So being like accepting who you are, and if that's your natural state or if you want to like wear weave or makeup, it's just expressing yourself and being who you are. And even if that means accepting your flaws, if it's got like scars or spots, just in appreciating how you look and just be.
I think beauty is something that is defined in so many ways now. Beauty has, influence from culture. It has influence from, gender. It has influence from art. It has influence from so many different things. And I think that it means something different across the board. But I think for me, it just means like expression of yourself, really. And however you express yourself, whether it's through makeup, some people like tattoos, some people like piercings, some people like wild haircuts and like hairstyles, all of that, I think as long as you're happy and you're not damaging yourself or the esteem of other people, then that's beautiful.
Beauty means to me kind of like feeling good about yourself. I feel like when you feel good about yourself, you feel the most beautiful, and that's like within and without.
Beauty means like something within yourself, not outside, because like you can express yourself in any way, but it comes from the inside. If you're a horrible person, if you have a pretty face and you're a horrible person inside, it doesn't make sense.
beauty natural. Like this, I expect what beauty for me is just like the way you naturally look and the way you just conduct yourself, how you know, how you conduct yourself. It depends, to be honest.
Beauty, I would say like someone that like has the confidence to just try what they want to do. Like I'm not really against girls wearing makeup or not, or someone not wearing makeup or not. Like it's whatever you feel, and like I like people that are natural. I feel like natural is beauty as well. You know, and see it in that as well.
Some people do nose job and they all have perfect nose. When I'm here, it's okay, but when I go back, I look at people, I'm like, oh my god, my nose is too big. And people tell me, oh, you need to do a nose job, but that's one thing going around my country.
Probably change my lankiness, to be honest. I'm just a tall stick. I don't know, because it seems like the expectation of a man is to be like big and strong. But yeah.
Physical thing, I would say I'm pretty comfortable with myself. There's not necessarily one thing that I can't stand or be like, I wish I could change that.
Because majority of people, they have really nice smiles, and I'm not saying I have bad teeth, but when I smile, it's not nice. And you know, with my stomach as well, you see a lot of girls out there who like, they have really nice bodies, and then like I compare it to myself, and it's just like, oh, I'm not there.
I wish I had skinnier ankles because they would look more snatched when I wear heels.
I'd probably change a few things. So I'd probably make my nose smaller, and my lips bigger. Probably my eyelashes longer. I guess because like it's just what people like. Like it's what people think looks good.
I would change my nose. I feel like since I was young, I've always had like a big nose. So having makeup, like I'm able to contour it now and like kind of slim it down. But it's also just accepting that this is how I am, and I can't really change it. Well, I can, but I've also got to be a role model and show that my sisters that it's not okay to want to have plastic surgery on your nose just because of a certain thing. It's such a small thing. Like, why go through that?
Get my nose done, get a boob job, I'll get a BBL, liposuction, I'll get, when I'm like way older, when I start wrinkling, get Botox. Yeah, that's all I get.
I like my body, you know, about self-love and all that stuff. I think maybe if I tone up, that's what I want, but I'm going to the gym to do it, but pretty happy with how I look. Yeah.
Nothing. Just like comfortable with myself. I don't really care about any features.
Don't really have a lot I want to change. Maybe I just want to, you know, change my hairline a little bit. Just big man, don't laugh much. I think having a good hairline, just, you know, just makes you look different. Just the accuracy, that, you know, I don't know, just something about it. It just gives you that extra confidence.
Kind of content with how I am. I just believe being positive in my own body, and I'll be okay. So I don't really think I'll change something for now.
A bigger ass and I'll get lip fillers, I think, yeah. I think obviously because Instagram, like most girls have like big asses and what you see, and yeah, and lips probably, I just think it looks better, to be fair.
One thing I changed about myself is probably like a whole even skin tone, because I have had pigmentation, so, and I don't like it, but I have learned to like live with it, but if I could change, I would.
I think because I grew up in an environment without social media specifically, like I grew up without the internet, I think I'm a little bit tougher skinned than the generations that seem to be below me, like people that come to the shop and, you know, they are very influenced by social media. I do think it has an influence on trend, it has an influence on fashion. I think there's a lot of bullying in media, which is really sad, and I think that in terms of beauty, it stems from that a lot, because people tend to laugh at people for how they look and mock them for how they look rather than how they think and the things that they say, which is odd to me. I also think that it's a shame that, you know, people aspire to be social media influencers rather than other things, because society needs people that are not just on Instagram, isn't it? You know, how are we gonna like function if everyone's just been an influencer? You know, it can't work. So I think that it is massively impactful in terms of what people aspire to, and I think that it can be good, but I think more often than not it's quite damaging, which is a shame. But for me, I feel like quite immune to it.
Okay, I think media has a massive impact. One thing, I think body, the way you perceive your own body or the way you physically are, media has a massive impact on that. So if you think of it as like beach body or something along the lines of that, where that is the ideal body shape where you kind of want to strive to achieve. I think in that sense, it does, in a sense, make me think, be like, oh, maybe I should have that body, or I should look like that, or kind of go gym to become that. I mean, I don't necessarily act on it.
It impacts me a lot, only because I see a lot of curvaceous women, and I don't have hate towards them, but like it's just because you don't look a certain way, you know that certain guys go for that look and you don't have that look. It kind of puts a lot of pressure on you to look a certain way, have a certain hairstyle, have a certain body, be on a diet, do this. And I know it's not always real, but because you're constantly shown that, it makes you feel like that's how you should be as well.
I feel like media is quite a powerful thing where like they make women think they should look a certain way, and I feel like when I was younger I felt like I should follow how media think I should wear, or like how should I look, but now I'm more sort of like not really care about the media anymore. Yeah.
I think it does like strongly impact how you think you should look, because like it's just there all the time, so like every day, every morning you'll look at social media, so you're instantly like seeing like, oh, I should be like this, because people only post like the best it can be, really. Yeah.
Like you're constantly seeing like images and videos of like different girls and this generic idea of beauty, and it's just like you go on Instagram you see it, you go on Snapchat you see it, Twitter you see it, YouTube, everywhere you're just constantly reminded of it.
It actually does impact, because when you look at media, everybody have this perfect body, perfect look, but then when you look at them, they're like more Photoshop or like lots of makeup. But then I do compare myself, which I shouldn't. But that's especially like body wise, I do that. Yeah.
I think just social platform just impacts your way of thinking, and just like the way just brand just advertise their product and just influence you what to buy and things like that. But I'm also cautious about what I buy and just have my limitation. Yeah.
Media's crap. I hate social media. I hate media as a whole. Like, I feel like media like wants to like change people in the way they are. Like people are saying that if you have an Android phone in 2019, you're like poor and shit. No, it's not. Like that's a stupid. But, like I feel like the media doesn't really influence me. Like I'm on my own wave. I don't really listen to that. I just try to stay away from it. Yeah.
So normally, like you see on media, very skinny, very tall girls who, you know, so you on one side you get the really thin supermodels, but then you get someone like Kim Kardashian with big boobs and big butt, so it's kind of like one or the other, right? But I don't. Sometimes I feel like, especially in my culture, the idea is, in the Asian culture is, oh, you have to be very, very slim, yeah, you know, you have to be flat stomach and, you know, stuff like that, so maybe that kind of affects me, but sometimes I feel like maybe I should be a bit more skinnier.
Not really, because I'm more into fitness. I'm not really into like I want to get big ass. Like I rather just get fit and healthy.
Media definitely plays an impact. Like if you say you're just doing it for yourself, that's a lie, because there's beauty standards for a reason, and the current beauty standards is having like a tiny waist, a big butt, and like it has played like a kind of toll on me, and yeah, I want surgery just to look like Instagram models, I guess. So.
I think it used to impact me a lot, but now it doesn't really. Like I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, they're pretty girls, but I don't really care, because it matters like your personality personally and like how you are with other people. So it doesn't really. I don't really see it like, oh yeah, they're really pretty. I see it more like they could be different within like the inside.
It doesn't impact me a lot, but I do think it impacts a lot of people, because there are standards and everyone thinks that there is a way to look. But for me personally, I guess it just makes me think that, oh, I should look my best all the time.
Social media is a massive thing, especially getting following on Instagram to like promote your own business and your makeup company. So you have to follow the trends. So it's all about like contour, highlight. So Kim K, Kardashians, all of that kind of thing is in fashion right now. So that's how I do my clients' makeup, because that's what people want at the moment. So as influencers change and as trends change, that's how I'll change my makeup to stay up to date and keep the money flowing, basically.